Small talk, I like cash talk. Lady diamonds hitting, turn the flash off. I'm like Wayne Dixie, I get bags off. Baby got a pretty face, slim waist, ass off. I'ma get my own sack.
I went off because who the f do you think you are to be this small child? Mind you, my son's dad is 6'4" and he's husky. He's not a slim guy. He's big. So it's like, you're already big enough to, if you were to him, that would be good enough. Why did you feel like you need a and then your extra weight on top of the on his to him? I think that's fucking weird. So I went off on him and was like, don't ever in your mother's life use no goddamn to dis my child, because he don't need that. Nasir is literally the type of child, if you scroll loud enough, Nasir will. So I tell him, I'm just like, and I wasn't saying this in a smart way. I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't know about you, but I'm trying to break generational curses, and I don't know about your upbringing, but I don't think that you should repeat any type of that was done to you, because there's no way you can't tell me you picked up that just because you thought that's how you picked up that because that's how you. So I was just telling him, like, you know, I don't think the way that you grew up, you should be doing the same with your children. Or at least I can't tell you what to do with your other kids. But with Nasir, I don't want you to be doing that. So I don't know if you need to, like, take some time and figure out what, you know, needs to work or what needs to happen with this Nasir. But that's not okay. This man really said, oh, nothing happened to me in my childhood. I wasn't in as a child. What does that... Okay. So it makes sense. I confided in this man and told him, like, oh, this happened to me when I was... What does that have to do with you and your child? And the way that you're him is just... So because I got... Or as a child, I still don't see the correlation. But can y'all see where I'm going? He's just off. Like, he just does... He tries to say little things that are hurtful for no reason. Okay, you said that for what? You said that to be hurtful, like I had. That's what happened to you. Anyways, going back and forth, y'all. During the summertime in like September, there was something that happened to me. I can't go into detail because I think the case is still open, so I cannot go into detail. There was something that happened to me to the point where, you know, there was a made, I share with everybody. Again, I'm never embarrassed by anything that happens to me. Anybody that decides to do something to me that is or anything else, I am not embarrassed by it. I tell my own story, so nobody has room to tell my story how I anything. I'm gonna be, you're gonna hear from my mouth first. So I'm explaining to him, like, you know, this happened to me. I may have to go back and forth to Atlanta, Again, what happens? This was another incident. I say something like, you know, why can't you get it together? Like, I don't understand. Why can't you just co-parent properly, just so everything could be normal?
First of all, y'all, I'm so sorry that this video is taking so long to upload. It's supposed to be uploaded like 2 days ago, I think. But I was running around trying to get stuff done for work, and as y'all can hear, I'm a little stuffy. If you're not in the DMV or like in this climate area, we are coming from winter to spring, and it's been like warm days back to cold days, and I think that's just what it is. My allergies is messing with me, or it might be low sinus type of thing. I don't know. But anyways, moving along. I missed something in that slide. I know for a fact I did. Basically, there was a money topic that came up, and I was like, well, since we're talking about money topic, why do you keep lying about you paying $3,500 for a mortgage when you're not even a homeowner? You don't even own a home. You're only paying $1,700 a month. I knew somebody who did some research, you know, backed up research on it. And he basically just lied like, oh, I paid $3,500 for a mortgage, Come to find out, this man don't even own this house. Like, why are you so capped? Like, why do you lie so bad? So I guess it triggered him, and then he said this.
This man gonna say, why was you out Atlanta getting about the situation where I had to make a... Why are you bringing that up? I'm talking about your co-parenting, and you're talking about something that happened that had nothing to do with anybody. It had nothing to do with you. This was the same man, like, oh yeah, what's up with him? You want to go pull up on him and But now you talking about something, oh, but why was you getting blah, blah, blah. Like, he's... Alright, moving along, y'all, because at this point I'm just rambling. I can go on and on and on and on and on. I can make a Lifetime movie about all this that this man has done and said. Enough of that. Let's just jump into why he made this story time. Nasir's 6 years old now. I want to say maybe when Nasir was 4, I started reaching out to his sisters. The one that has all the kids, and occasionally the short, light-skinned one. Didn't really like communicate with her because she rubbed me the wrong way when I first met her. And we were just talking about something. I was in her room, we were talking about something, and she just randomly said, like, oh yeah, I'm the sister that my brother calls when he want me to beat him up. She said, I'm like, oh, okay. I don't think I'm Muhammad Ali, but I also don't think because you are a sister that I'm supposed to be scared of you. That is, I don't know what it is with these baby daddies and these sisters that they have. They be trying to automatically put fear in your heart because they are your baby daddy sisters. That does not work over here. I don't give a damn. So when she said, it just stuck in the back of my head because I was like, why would she randomly say that? Like, I'm so confused. Like, that was just so weird. Another time I was around her, she said it again. So I was just like, yeah, we had this conversation already. I don't know. You're trying to put some type of fear in my heart, so I don't do anything. I don't say anything. I'm going to say whatever the I want to say. I don't give a damn if your daddy was my baby daddy. That's why I really didn't reach out to her. She just put a bad taste in my mouth. I thought the one with all the kids was a little bit more reasonable because she had a lot of experience because she got a lot of kids. And, you know, she has baby daddies. I don't know what the hell I thought with that one. When he would have Nasir, I would reach out to him and be like, hey, have you heard from your brother? I've been trying to reach Nasir. I haven't heard from him in hours. Now, mind you, the text message that I did have from her this year or the end of 2024, I just ended up deleting all that because I was just like, I'm tired of contacting this bitch and she don't respond back. Like, you're weird. I thought this is just how it's supposed to work. Like, if the actual dad can't get it together with the co-parenting, I thought it was a thing that you reach out to the next of kin, be like, hey, like, you know, your brother's not there, you know, whatever I would need to tell her, like, you know, can you help me?
Yeah, I think it was one time where I asked her, like, can you help me? And I think she asked, like, what size shoe and clothes does he wear? But isn't that an obvious point that your brother doesn't do what he's supposed to do? Because why can't you text him and ask him the size of the shoes and clothes? But okay, I digress. I asked her for it. Never seen no shoe. Never seen a piece of drawers. Never seen no clothes. Never seen nothing. So, yeah.
But the family always got something to say. Always have something to say. Why would I reach out to family if this man is doing what he's supposed to do? You think I just want to talk to y'all? Any family, they're not to be trusted. So, do you think I just want to chit chat? You think I want to yap about something? You think I just want you in my business? Like, no. I would say this for years, y'all. I would say this for months. Please talk to your brother because I don't want to escalate this. And I think because I did a lot of idle, I think that's where it was just like they didn't take me serious. You know what I mean? And I always would tell him, like, you know, I don't want to put you on child support because I know how the system likes to paint black men. I always would say this. I think any man that has a baby mother that holds back on, you know, going forward and going on child support should be like, oh yeah, what you need? And see, I'm the type of person, like, this man bragged to me about how he got $600 or $800 worth of food stamps. Meanwhile, I'm asking you for child support. I'm asking you for some type of child support. Can it be on time? Can it do this? Can you pay this amount? I asked this man for $500 for child support, and I told him I don't even want the whole $500 at once. So it makes you more comfortable, give me $125 every Friday. $125 every Friday. He said, oh, I'm not giving you that. Then bragged to me about how he gets $800 in food stamps. Damn, you can't even give me $200 in food stamps to get groceries. At least do that. Shit, at least if you don't want to give me money in hand, I don't know why, but if you don't want to give me money in hand, at least buy the clothes. Buy a big bag of clothes, socks, undershirts, drawers, pants, whatever, however the season is, buy the clothes for the season and the shoes and bring it to me. Let me tell you how petty this man is. One winter, Nasir, there was a hole that was ripped in his jacket. He's falling and I'm grabbing him at the same time. There was a hole that ripped in the back of his arm or whatever. So, obviously every winter I'm getting coats. I'm getting multiple coats at a time. So I'm like, hell no. Like, let me ask dad for the coat. So I'm like, he needs a new coat. He like, oh, okay, I'll get him one. Drop him off Friday. He get back in my car Sunday with the same coat that got the hole in it. So I'm like, I thought you brought him a coat. He gonna say, yeah, I brought him a coat, but that's for my house.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So you brought him a coat to keep it at your house knowing it's winter time. So I asked him, I'm like, what do you think I'm going to do with the coat? You think I'm going to wear it? Like, what's the point of you keeping the coat knowing I'm telling you he needs the coat? Like, regardless if he's not at your house during the week, he still needs the coat because he leaves out the house. He goes to school. They go outside. But I'm the problem. I'm the bitter one. I'm too much. I be running my mouth. I be bitching. I be doing too much. Who does that? Back to the text messages. So I'm texting her. I'm just like, you know, have you talked to your brother? There's be times where this bitch will read the text message and she won't even respond. So I'm like, I'm trying to do it the peaceful way. Literally, like, you know, talking properly. I wish I did not delete the text messages, but I'm talking properly. I'm trying to be peaceful. I'm trying to, you know, keep the peace, all of that. But all at the same time, behind the text message, I'm getting irritated because it's like, why are all of y'all, it's not even just him, it's all of y'all who are difficult. Y'all get the gist of the story now. Earlier this month, it's February, Nasir just started swim class, and I'm telling Dad his classes are at such and such time. I'm gonna just throw out a time because I don't want nobody to find out what school he go to and what time and da. So let's say he goes at 4 o'clock. I tell Dad, like, you gotta be there at 3:45 because it's winter time. He's not gonna come in a bathing suit down the street getting ready to get in the swimming pool. He needs to go in the locker room. He needs to undress. You know, we need to have a system so he doesn't feel like he's rushing. Time management skills. I don't want him to feel like he's rushing. I don't want him to always feel like he's late for something. I want him to know being before the time is proper time management, so you don't have to feel like you have anxiety doing a lot of things. I let him bring him the first day. Of course, he's late. He shows up like 4:10. So now we gotta rush into the gym, rush to take his clothes off, rush to put the swim clothes on. He get in the pool. It's only 15 minutes left in the swim class. He's not even paying attention. He's on his phone the whole time. He's complaining like, oh, I hope the class is longer. The class was longer. You just got him there late. Let's talk about the weekend where the shit really popped off. I go to the dealership to check on my car or whatever because they told me to come out there to do something. I forgot. I'm thinking about to pick my car up. I don't pick the car up. And I purposely went earlier in the day so I can make it to his swim class. Regardless, if he's at somebody else's house and they're taking him, I'm going to always show up. That's why I prioritize a lot of things in a certain manner so I can always show face because I know I know how Nasir looks when he sees that you show up for him. He has the biggest smile on his face. His energy is better. So I make it my duty to show up for him. Unlike Dad. I'm driving back all the way from Frederick to the other side of town. I'm on the highway. I notice I ain't got no gas. So I'm like, okay, let me get off of this exit. Let me get some gas before I be having to walk off the exit and go get some gas. So I noticed Nasir didn't call me yet. So I'm like, that's a little strange. Something just told me to just straight call Nasir phone because this man, he have all the lies in the book. Nasir has not been to school one time because his knee was swollen. So instead of him telling me, my knee is swollen, do you mind taking him to school? I don't find out Nasir is not in school until I go pick him up from school. And the teacher's looking at me like, what the hell is she doing here? I thought it was kind of strange I couldn't find Nasir's name on the sign-in sheet. I go to his class, I'm like, hey, where's Nasir? She's like, Nasir's not here. So I'm like, what you mean he's not here? So I'm panicking thinking somebody took my baby from the school. I call him. He like, oh, he stayed home because my knee was swollen. So I'm going off because I'm like, what does your knee being swollen have to do with this boy missing school? That makes no sense. He'll lie about Nasir keeping him up at night. Nasir is not a wandering kid at night. I will put Nasir down at 8:30. He will sleep until that alarm clock goes off in the morning. I promise you. And he'll still be like, I want to stay asleep. Nasir has always been a good sleeper. He lied and said his daughter turned off the alarm clock before school. He just so much stuff that he lies about. Anyway, so I FaceTime Nasir. Nasir is like moving around. If the house is dark, he still got pajamas on. So I'm instantly pissed because I'm like, it's 12 o'clock. That means you need to eat, you need to brush your teeth, you need to get ready. Like, you move a little bit slower. You need at least 2 hours to prepare yourself to get out the house. So I'm instantly pissed because I know this man has to be asleep or he's doing things that just doesn't align with Nasir's schedule for Saturdays. I'm just like, what's going on, Nasir? Like, why are you still in pajamas? So he was just like, he's moving around trying to go in the corner. And I'm like, and why are you in the corner? So he was like, my dad is sleeping but I'm hungry though. So I'm like, what you mean you hungry? He was like, I'm really hungry. I was like, no, where's your dad? So he was just like, he's sleeping. So I get even more irate because I'm like, why are you sleeping? And it's damn near 15 at this point. I've been on the phone with him for about 15 minutes at this point. Why are you still sleeping knowing you have to get him to swim school at a certain time?